The Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program is a 6-year rural development program being implemented as part of the Rural Development Unit under the Ministry of Economic Development, Planning, Tourism, ICT, Creative Economy, Agriculture and Lands, Fisheries and Cooperatives. The program is funded by the Government of Grenada, Caribbean Development Bank, and International Fund for Agriculture Development. The Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program is currently in its final year of implementation. The program, despite being implemented during a global pandemic, has reached significant milestones during its implementation in the state of Grenada.
So my name is Simeon Francis. I am 35 years old and my occupation is a manager of a small food truck business that we have established on Wall Street, Grand Anse. The name of our business is Francis Bits and Bites Cafe. So the challenges that we faced when we were in town, the location where we were, it was kind of a difficulty in getting the flow of traffic, customers, and business was not that good as we were expecting. And so even COVID came in and made it a bit more challenging. And so we was looking for different alternatives in making the business more successful. Well, the training in particular, I must say, it enlightened me in different areas of the business or running a business as an entrepreneur. The grant financing impacted the business in a great way because, as I said, initially before we received the grant, we were operating the same business, but in a location that was not really conceivable for good business. And so with the grant, we are able now to actually move our business in any location that we like, because it's a mobile truck that we can go almost anywhere and do our business. So right now we are here on Wall Street, which is a pretty good location, and in comparison to where we were in St. George's. So the grant really assisted us in getting that accomplished.
My name is Ivor Trim. I've been farming for the last 5-6 years. My occupation is mainly farming. I used to be a heavy-duty driver and operator. Then I got into farming. Then when I got into farming, SAEP came along and helped me push along my farming much more easier. The challenges I experienced, well, the composting for one, it gives your plants nutrients. And SAEP, they came and they taught me how to do composting. And then the drainage, I wasn't doing enough drainage in my land. And this one also teach me how to do drainage for my plants and stuff like that. Well, I got a grant from SAEP, which helped me along very well. We did a lot of okras, melons. We received drip lines, seeds, all the adoptions, water tanks, a major amount for my farm, a good bit amount. So it really helped me along to push the farm further.
My name is Alicia Hippolyte. I am 25 years old. I am the owner and the manager of Ali's Magic Touch Beauty Salon, located at Rose Hill, St. Patrick's. So before becoming a SAEP beneficiary, I started doing here at home underneath a palm tree. In accessing the grant financing, I was able to start my own business, create inventories, purchase equipment and raw materials, and in doing so, income and production of physical services started increasing. Being part of the grant getting part of the grant financing, I was able to move from underneath the palm tree into an officially complete building, and I'm very grateful for it.
I'm Maureen Matthew Charles from Lamont St. Patrick's. I'm a farmer. I'm 59 years old. Well, it's the same farming I used to do to support myself, same farming. But now as SAEP, I get introduced to SAEP and the help from SAEP, the farming come like a bigger something for me. At certain time, like the bed get too flat, so it's not enough drain. So when the water come, everything is just like in one. But then we build it up, make the furrows to keep the water running, you know. I must have to mention Iman, because Iman gave me great help, great strength. When I give up on SAEP and don't looking out for nothing again, he always come and tell me, I will get it, man, just be patient, you know. So I had a lot of patience, and he tell me I must get it, and he always come in and see what I'm doing. If he meet me doing something, he help me. He even bring me to collect the stuff from SAEP. He went with me and collect it and everything, you know. So with Iman, it was a real great strength. Through the grant, I got the nursery. I got plastic, a full nursery with I got mulching, I got trees, you know, and everything. So then I just had to build it up and start the process. And I did that, and he helped me a lot because, as I said, I didn't have to go and spend a lot of money buying plants.
My name is Tevin Alexander. I'm 29 years old, and I'm a registered farmer. I've been a farmer for, let's say, since I was born. My dad has been an extension officer, retired extension officer now, passed away recently, but I followed in his footsteps, continued farming. So, but business-wise, professionally, I've been a farmer for the last 5 to 6 years. Although I've been farming, I had many challenges, and I'm so grateful for SAEP and the grant that they provided me with. Prior to the grant, I didn't have a storage unit. I had a lack of farm inputs such as crates, wheelbarrow, to be able to move around manual and other equipments efficiently. During the dry season, I wouldn't have had any water supply, but now that SAEP has provided me with the water tanks and the rain harvesting system, so where I can have an income during the dry season. The trainings has been very successful. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about marketing. I've gotten a lot of assistance during the marketing. When I have produce, I simply send it to them. They would post it on Instagram, Facebook, different things, and I would get market from that. Business cards, I received business cards. That was very helpful. So that when I meet clients, I can simply give them my card, they call me back, and that has been a plus to the business. The grant financing has improved my production tremendously. I was given security cameras that work at night with the lights, and I'm able to see it on my phone, and that has been a strong deterrent for PDL larceny, and so I've been able to get a larger harvest. In terms of some of the inputs I've gotten, I've been able to manure my ginger more efficiently with the wheelbarrow. Instead of having to carry the bags of manure, I put it in the wheelbarrow, we go through, and that has been great. And I look forward to the next year with now my water harvesting system, that I can plant and harvest crops throughout the dry season, so that'll be greater revenue for me.
Hello, my name is Michael Edwards. I am 32 years of age and I am a commercial food photographer. The name of my business is Food Flash Photography. So before coming into contact with GIDC, I was both a student and I was working in my family's sanitation company. The grant was super great. I've always said, regardless if I was gonna get the grant or not, I would have eventually reached to where I wanted to reach. But this was just such a boost, you know. It really gave me the opportunity to get some really good items. In fact, the grant happened to be so well timed that we moved from using a camera that went out of production, they stopped making the camera, to one of the brand new cameras that they just released this year. And we were able to get 2 of them. They're excellent, they work really well. As I mentioned before, we got a ton more lights. I think I moved from 1 or 2 lights to 5 or 6 now. So the scope of work that we can do is much bigger.
My name is Glenna Bain. I'm 53 years old. I'm a farmer. Before accessing SAEP service, I used to work as a rum bottler in Westall Estate and doing farming part-time. Well, with the farming, I was unable to do it full-time because during the change of weather, especially the dry season, I wasn't able to benefit from what I planted. Usually we'd get a dry spell and no irrigation, proper irrigation, so I lost the crop more often than not. Miss James, as the extension officer, worked along with me. I got quite a lot of training during that time. I did the one with biological pesticides using the yellow board and so. Then we did the Trichantera plant that is on the other side. We were able to do silage making on the farm because I do small ruminants as well. And I did the marketing, the record keeping, the bookkeeping that was offered by SAEP. As I started getting encouragement that I would get some help from the program, I decided to quit my job and go into farming full-time because that's my passion. And because of the irrigation, I was able to do corn on a sequence. I was able to do potato. Now I'm clearing about 1.5 acres to put in some corn and potato at the moment. Without irrigation, I could not have considered it now that the rain season is almost gone.
My name is Dolan Douglas. I'm 36 years of age. My occupation is both farming and plumbing, and I'm the owner of New Generation Farming, located in Afferty and St. Patrick. The timing of the grant funding support was very timely. It came in a very crucial time where I was just making the transition into full-time farming, because prior to that I was doing part-time farming. I was doing full-time plumbing and part-time farming, but I'm doing it the other way around. And then so when I got the grant funding, I was just looking at it. Actually speed up some of the processes or goals that I had set for long term. Just for example, it was a long-term goal to get the farm registered, and that's for marketing purposes and stuff. So SAEP was instrumental in getting that done quickly, registering my farm within a short space of time. So that was an achievement which I was looking forward to do myself. With SAEP, this process was speed up, and also addressing the challenges of irrigation and watering, which affects crop production.
My name is Jamila Francis. I am 28 years old. I am a visual artist. The name of my business is Jamila Art. My business is very new. I started it last year. It was just an idea before I got the assistance from GIDC. And thankfully, it was very difficult to start. I just needed the financial support and guidance in that area. Well, the training was good in terms of having that support, as I said, because I had an idea to start a business, but I didn't really, although I may have had an idea how to start, sometimes you second guess yourself. So I guess it was just giving me that confidence in like saying, okay, you're going in the right direction, or having like somebody to ask questions in terms of, you know, the climate, the artistic climate of Grenada, like just having links and people who've been there already and know what it's like to kind of guide you. So yeah, the grant financing has made it possible. So I would say it would have taken me a lot longer had I not had like the assistance from GIDC. It would have taken me much longer. I wouldn't have, you know, made as much progress as I seem to make right now. I was able to participate in expos and sell my product. I was able to get the name of my business out there, like, which is, I guess, how it started for me. So I would say that's the first part, and then there's still things that I would need in order to make like production easier, like tools and so, that I would need instead of like having to pay somebody to do it, that I can do it myself, like having the room, having the space, which is important as well.
A total of 3,422 persons have accessed the services of the SAEP program through vocational and skills training, internship opportunities, entrepreneurial skills training, youth business grant financing, business booster training, business hand-holding support, CSA awareness, CSA Marketing, CSA Extension, CSA 4-H awareness, nutrition sessions, and CSA grant financing. SAEP has achieved its mandate to contribute to the reduction of rural poverty in the Tri-Island state of Grenada, and it continues to serve our nation's people to improve the socio-economic condition of our country. SAEP, Sustainable Agriculture for a Vibrant Future.